In the ever-evolving landscape of global business, quality is no longer a competitive advantage. It is a necessity. Quality management has emerged as a cornerstone of sustainable success across industries, from manufacturing to services. With the implementation of standardized frameworks such as ISO 9001 and IATF 16949, organizations are seeking professionals who can ensure that quality systems are not only compliant, but also contribute to continuous improvement and customer satisfaction. This growing demand translates into abundant career opportunities in the field of quality management. ISO 9001, the internationally recognized standard for quality management systems, QMS, and IATF 16949, the technical specification aimed at the automotive sector, have created a need for professionals skilled in auditing, system design, risk-based thinking, root cause analysis, and process optimization. Careers in this domain are not limited to quality assurance, but expand into roles like quality engineering, compliance management, supplier quality assurance, and operational excellence leadership. However, to thrive in this field, certain core competencies are indispensable. These include analytical thinking, problem-solving capabilities, a deep understanding of standards and regulatory requirements, communication skills, and a commitment to continuous learning. This essay delves into the expansive career opportunities available in the quality management field, organized under 4 major sections: industry demand and growth trends, core career pathways, professional qualifications and development, and essential personal attributes for success. Finally, a conclusion will underscore the significance of quality professionals in the modern business environment and encourage readers to pursue this promising career path. For anyone aspiring to build a rewarding career in quality management or seeking to enhance their current role, mastering the principles behind ISO 9001 and IATF 16949 is not just recommended, it is essential. Join us on this journey through the world of quality, and don't forget to subscribe to ISO English Inside, where we break down standards, share insights, and support your professional growth. When I began my journey in quality management over 15 years ago, I could never have predicted how profoundly the industry would evolve. Back then, quality was often misunderstood, reduced to inspection checklists, piles of paper records, and the occasional customer complaint resolution. But over the years, as a consultant guiding manufacturing plants, suppliers, and multinational corporations through their ISO 9001 and IATF 16949 certifications, I've watched quality transform from a support function into a strategic cornerstone. This transformation, driven by globalization, digitalization, and increased customer expectations, has opened up an incredible landscape of career opportunities. I remember a time early in my career when I was working with a Tier 1 automotive supplier in Eastern Europe. They were struggling with high defect rates and facing pressure from their OEM client. By implementing a robust quality management system aligned with ISO 9001 and later upgrading to meet IATF 16949 requirements, we turned their operations around. We didn't just reduce defects, we changed the company culture. This kind of impact is what quality professionals can have, and it's why demand for these roles is rising worldwide. Over the years, I've seen professionals grow from document controllers to quality managers, and even further to chief quality officers. What's common across all these roles is the mindset, a commitment to continuous improvement, risk-based thinking, and cross-functional collaboration. Those who thrive in this field are not just technically competent. They are strategic thinkers who understand that customer satisfaction, reputation, and profitability are all tied to quality. As I worked across different industries, from automotive to electronics and even medical devices, I saw how the principles of ISO 9000 and one could be adapted to any environment. One of my most rewarding projects involved helping a small electronics manufacturer in Southeast Asia enter the European market. The gateway? ISO 9001 certification. Through months of training, internal audits, and coaching sessions, I watched the team grow in confidence and capability. Their English improved, their understanding of PDCA cycles deepened, and they eventually passed their audit with 0 nonconformities. That's the beauty of this field. It empowers people and businesses alike. But to succeed, one must also understand the roles available and how they interconnect. As a consultant, I often advise clients on building capable quality teams. The quality engineer is usually at the center, managing FMEA, control plans, and process audits. Then there are internal auditors who ensure ongoing compliance and help identify areas of risk. Supplier quality assurance professionals, on the other hand, are the guardians of the supply chain. They travel, audit, and collaborate with vendors to make sure incoming materials meet strict requirements. Overseeing them all is the quality manager, someone who not only reports on KPIs but steers the entire organization toward excellence. What's interesting is that none of these roles are static. A quality engineer today might become a Lean Six Sigma black belt tomorrow. An internal auditor might grow into a regional QMS director. And thanks to remote audits and cloud-based systems, many of these positions offer flexibility and even global mobility. In fact, during the COVID-19 pandemic, I conducted more than 50 virtual audits across 5 continents, all from my home office. This experience reaffirmed to me that quality professionals, especially those proficient in English and ISO terminology, are borderless. However, technical skills alone aren't enough. In every successful professional I've mentored, I've seen a set of shared characteristics. The first is attention to detail. In one project, a missed decimal point in a torque specification nearly led to a product recall. It was a sharp-eyed quality inspector who caught it. Proof that vigilance saves reputations. The second is analytical thinking. Whether it's root cause analysis using the 5 whys or trend analysis from nonconformance data, those who ask questions and dig deeper always rise. The third, and perhaps most vital, is communication. Whether leading a management review or explaining a corrective action to a frontline worker, clarity and empathy are essential. There's also integrity. Quality is built on trust, and auditors especially must be impartial and ethical. I once had to issue a major nonconformance to a longtime client. Not an easy conversation, but necessary to uphold the integrity of the system. The client eventually thanked me for it, realizing that improvement only begins with truth. Over the years, I've encouraged many to pursue certifications. ISO 9001 Lead Auditor, IATF Internal Auditor, Lean Six Sigma. These aren't just titles, they're tools that open doors. I remember mentoring a young engineer who felt stuck in his role. After guiding him through an ISO 9001 course and coaching him in audit simulations, he landed a regional quality role in a multinational firm within 6 months. Stories like his are not rare. With the right guidance, ambition, and learning mindset, anyone can grow in this field. That's why I also advocate for targeted language training. Many of the best engineers I've met struggle during audits, not because they lack technical knowledge, but because they lack the English to explain it. That's what inspired me to support initiatives like ISO English Inside, a channel dedicated to helping professionals speak the language of global quality. If there's one message I could give to those considering a quality career, it's this. This profession is about more than checklists and audits. It's about creating systems that help people succeed, products improve, and organizations grow. It's about making the invisible, like risk, culture, and process, visible. And in doing so, it creates value that goes far beyond compliance. Quality management is more than a career. It's a mindset rooted in excellence, precision, and continuous improvement. With industries worldwide striving to meet rising standards of performance and accountability, the demand for skilled quality professionals will only grow. The knowledge of ISO 9001 and IATF 16949 not only opens career opportunities, but also empowers individuals to become change agents, process optimizers, and guardians of trust in organizations. Whether you are a student, engineer, or business professional, now is the perfect time to consider a future in quality management. Start by acquiring foundational knowledge in ISO standards, pursue recognized certifications, and cultivate the mindset of a lifelong learner. And if you're ready to elevate your career on the global stage, mastering English in a technical context is essential. Backhand index pointing right. Subscribe to ISO English Inside, your trusted companion for learning English with a quality mindset. We provide real-world practice, certification vocabulary, and motivational content tailored for quality professionals. Let's build excellence, one word and one standard at a time.